Hello and welcome to this episode of No Blasters. I hope you heard Dave Elliott just saying vegan in the background there. Today's episode is sponsored by the best little restaurant you will ever go to in your life. Restaurant, cafe, eatery, diner, bistro, Joxer. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Joxer in Bangor. I'm talking about Joxer in Hollywood. I went to the one in Bangor the previous 2 Fridays. Great days, mate. So went there on a Friday for a wee early an early Valentine's Day, and then I also went the following Friday. It wasn't for late Valentine's Day. Took some family members there. It was absolutely fantastic. The menu's changing, by the way. 27th of the month. I happen to know. Do you know what that is? That's my fingers on the pulse, mate. That's what I know. And I also have my fingers in the hummus, which is also in pulse. But anyway, went there the other night. So on one of these nights I had a boogra. I got a burger. It was lovely, delicious. They do it with all pickles and all. They do these wee deep fried gherkins. Have you had these?
No.
Now you're saying to yourself, Kieran, are you not meant to be watching your weight? Fuck up, right? Unbelievable. It comes with like a leek and garlic aioli. Dirty. Now the menu is changing. It's going to be new. I can't wait to see what it's going to be. I'm going to go in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be very dirty. Joxer opens from 9 until 4 every day. They're open late. They do coffees and teas during the day. They open late, on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday from 5 until late. If you're going to book a late table, use resdiary.com. They love us. We love them. It's the home of chaffles. We fucking love it. Go to Joxer. Thank you. Also, thank you, Dan. Also, check out our Patreon over on patreon.com/noblasters. The home of No Blasters Extra Time every Thursday. The home of the Noodle Bar once a month. The home of the midweek check-in, which I've just remembered I didn't do yesterday and I'm going to do one today. The home of the Sunday Bulletin, which I never miss unless I do, right? The home of all our specials that are coming out. The Majestic special, the Nevermind the Mock Blame special, the fucking Mandela Hall Christmas fucking special. You get everything. You get all of it. We're on the new generation of Xbox here, Series X. That means you can do cross-platform play. If you have a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X, you can come on, £6, get your own Patreon episode, play me. You'll very likely lose unless I'm having a bad day. But it's good. It's good. Dan's going, fuck you, Dan, right? I saw that microaggression, right? It's been noted. Get over there, patreon.com/noblasters. You get wee notes from me. You get everything. You get discounts. You get 10% off on fucking gigs that I'm doing and all. Not every gig, big ones that I'm running, right? You get pre-announcements. You know when shit's happening. You get early access to tickets. What else even is there? What else is there that I could be doing? Smells Bitchin', the home, right? If you don't know what Smells Bitchin' is, do you know why? Because you're not on my Patreon. You don't deserve to know. But I'm going to tell you anyway. It's a cookery segment where I make things. There's loads of them. I'm going to make something new, actually. We need to do a wee Smells Bitchin'. Thanks, Dan. You've just added to my to-do list. You wee dick. Anyway. Sorry, I was too mean. That was a macro-aggression from Twank, right? So, patreon.com/noblasters. Anyway. Today's guests, plural, of Karate's bad boy, Dave Elliott.
The original gangster.
Who just told me that when he was out in the street playing football, now I'm presuming when he was a child,
no,
that he used to, when he had a, I know the type of day you're talking about, when you have a flare day in the street, that doesn't mean you're wearing trousers with big ankles on them, right? When you have a flare day when you're playing football out in the street, you might, see, I would have gone for, I'm playing like our Cantona here. I'm Cantona. Do you know who I used to like to be? Because I had a Dortmund shirt when I was a wee lad. Right. I'm going to tell you a story about that fucking Dortmund shirt when I introduced my next guest. Because I've fucking bone to pickle him about it. Because he'll know. Because he was there. Right. I used to pretend to be Andreas Muller. Remember
Andreas
him?
Muller, yeah, he was great.
Fucking, do you remember the wee march he did when he fucking he's a wee dick?
He's the one that scored in Euro 96.
He did. He was great in Euro 96.
Yeah.
He played in that great Dortmund team that won the Champions League against Juventus.
Paul Lambert.
Lars Ricken. Karl-Heinz Riedle. Anyway.
Guys.
Shep was that? Was that somebody? A Swiss guy?
Wasn't he? Yeah.
He was good.
Yeah, I remember him.
Anyway. Matthias Sammer. heart of the
He
defense.
was a hard.
The ultimate
guy.
sweeper, like
Did they call him the Hammer?
yeah, the ultimate. Dare we say Aryan sweeper? Anyway,
he had thinning hair too, didn't he?
He
Which
did.
I respect now. As a
he
man
had
with
he
thin hair.
had the thin ginger hair of a GAA assistant coach.
Yeah, that's a good.
Didn't he? That's what he looked like. He was as pale. I was about to say something horrendous there. Think about which country he's from and guess where I was going, right?
Yeah.
Now, so Dave used to, when he was having a flirt out in the street, used to call himself.
Well, it depends on the style. If I was being really fancy, I was Berbatov, like Berbatov, but more often than not. Yeah.
You must have been quite old when that was happening.
Yeah,
Like.
I was probably 20, 21.
Yeah.
The kids on the
Berbatov.
streets still needed to learn lessons. So I called myself Berbatov in those days. But when I was a kid, I christened myself Davizio Eliotti because I was too European with my skills.
And is your continental skills? Was that in homage to Fabrizio Ravanelli?
I think so because
Yeah.
I combined the Ravanelli shirt over the head and
good.
the old shuffle from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Goonies.
yeah.
So I'd do that and then whoa,
Yeah.
it was a good.
Flavanelli.
Yeah, but it worked. And because I remember what happened one day, I went to shout "Yeah, boa" and smash it, but I scuffed it and just delivered the most perfect chip, which I claimed I meant. So the ball came out, just dinked the guy. in the
Oh,
street.
we dinky.
And it was like, but then the guy, he said, "You did that by fucking."
I can
accident."
remember a pass that I played that was Rude Hullet-esque, right? Fucking Glenn Hoddle, right? Glenn Colin Hoddle, there's me just fucking chipping it in from the top of the pole glass. No, I was... Do you know where I was? You know the big driveway at number 2? Sorry, I haven't even introduced Kev.
Hello, everybody.
Our second guest. Our brother, our Kev, right? Kev's here.
What
My
about
mind's telling me no.
Sorry.
What was that?
Arkev, like,
Our Kev.
Arkev.
Yeah. So, do you know the big driveway that our next door neighbour has?
Yeah,
Right.
big brick one.
So they have a big brick driveway. I'm on mum's house, so I'm just giving away where she lives. And so I was in the top corner of that driveway, as you
At the
recall,
gates.
up near the gates.
At the net.
As you recall, the nets in our street were the ramp,
Yeah.
and the second net was the grate into the curb.
Yeah.
At like number fucking
Almost
20.
seems wider than the ramp
It is probably a wee bit,
Yeah,
but you would go from the edge of the grating to make it fair.
for somebody's jumper.
Right, over to the curb, right?
Right.
Grating the curb, right? And I was up on the driveway, which is quite near my net, right? And I was being pressured, I believe, by Stevie.
All right.
And Simon had just moved in. This was the first time I'd played football with Simon, right?
Yep.
And I got the ball, and Simon was poaching down near the other net. And made Rude Hullet entered me, right?
Is that where he got the rude bit from? Did he not ask for permission?
That's how rude he was. He didn't even ask. Yeah. He just climbed in, right? He climbed into me like I was a big mech warrior body, right?
Like Krang.
Yeah, right. And he just fucking what it was. I'll be honest with you, Dave. What I was trying to do was just gafe the ball and just get it away from our net. But I ended up playing this absolute Georgie Haji. I've released you. Send me, right? And it landed. And Simon scored with a cheeky, you know, one of them wee flicks, like a wee
side kick,
a wee
like.
side flick, and it went in. A friendship was formed
Was his foot on the ground or off the ground?
off the ground.
All right, okay.
Oh, I saw a wee bit of a
It was a f-
Canio
it
type
was a-
Eduardo finish off the side of the
was-
shoe.
The only goal that I can think of that remotely comes close to what happened in terms of pass and finish, and it wasn't even as good as the goal that me and Simon scored, was, I think, Van Bronckhorst to Bergkamp
Oh shit!
against Argentina. Was that Van Bronckhorst? Played that pass? Who played that amazing pass?
Yeah, was it De Boer? Maybe?
Could have been a De Boer. I think it might be a Van Bronckhorst.
Yeah.
Would that be
The
about the
Arsenal
right time?
connection,
1998?
Yeah.
Was Van Bronckhorst? Find out, Dan, right?
You know, it definitely wasn't Winston Bogart. That's for sure.
No, do you know who the fucking wasn't? Bodovin Zinden.
Oh, no.
That's twice. That can't come up my...
Bolo?
Mate, he's come up twice.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Bodo's End and Dancing?
No.
There's a goal set. If you can pull this up, it's you know what? It's maybe worth, because when he was playing for Borough, I think somebody scored a goal. One of the younger guys scored a goal, and Zenden tries to come out and like the guy's doing a dance, and Zenden tries to copy. I need to get this for you to see. And Zenden's just he's every inch the 35-year-old guy.
Oh man,
He is.
Dad
Is it
dance,
De
is
Boer? Well, it was De Boer to Bergkamp, and I know Carlos Roa was doing that day for
Yeah.
Argentina.
Here's the Bodo and Zenden dance, right? So obviously Yeah. Asamoah Gyan scores and Zenden comes in and tries to just join in.
Oh, mate.
Just an old guy. Asamoah Gyan
great,
doing
wasn't
a weekend end dancing bit.
Bodo Sandler coming in, dodging it up.
looking like he's on a fucking puppet string.
So here, talking about this Dortmund shirt, right?
I
'Cause
don't know
I think you were
what's
on the
gonna
trip.
happen. Go on.
I think you were on the trip when this was procured for me. I think it might have been
Where'd you
Tenerife.
go, Rome? Oh, really?
I love that you don't buy a shirt. It was procured for me.
No, right. It was a fake
It was
Dortmund
big
shirt, but it was,
yeah.
do you know the Dortmund one I'm on about? The really,
striped
the
one?
really luminous one.
one, I could see it
Just
from
luminous.
space.
Oh, right,
The
okay.
big Continental tires
Yes.
Yeah.
thing.
The Dortmund kits back in the day were...
And
Oh,
I
that one
believe
was harsh on the eye, like.
I believe it was bought by our older brother for himself and given
Right.
to me because it was a man
Oh,
shirt going on
right.
to a boy.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, we didn't get Kieran anything.
Oh, we
Given
would have
this.
definitely got you something. Fuck up, there's no
think
way
that-
we went and didn't get you
How did
something.
I end up with a man's Dortmund shirt?
Probably because
And I mean, it was down to my knees, and you used to have to roll it up like.
We thought you'd get a couple of years out of it. You know what I mean?
I'll grow into the role of Andy Muller. Like I was more like fucking Muller corner. That's what I was.
Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
Sorry,
off.
I didn't mean to kick straight into this. Here, look at this wee guy.
Have you got over it though?
He looks like Liam McCooey. This Nice player. She runs McCooey's. You're right. Oh, she's a legend. But he's yeah.
Don't like her. To be fair. It's such a wanker.
See if it turns around. That's the name on the back of the shirt's McCooey. I'll enjoy it. Yeah.
Right, so we're gonna do an old school European tie. This is the sort of tie you would have seen.
Oh, they have a gay shirt.
Europa League.
They do. There you go.
Oh, very
Oh.
good.
Respect.
This is the sort of game you would have seen Jonathan Price comment. Not Jonathan Price, that's weird. Jonathan Pierce. Imagine Jonathan Price. Rage corner.
Is that the Pope?
Fucking old actor.
Was he?
Isn't it?
Jonathan Price did one of the popes.
They're going to Nice.
Yeah.
Oh mate, Jonathan Price has a scene in the movie Ronin that I talk about all the time because it's David Mamet's script, and it's like David Mamet's big thing is just repeating words. Repeat the word to just communicate the fucking idea of the scene. That's all the scene has to do. And in this scene, Jonathan Price, I think I might have I talked about it on
Where's
this?
the case?
Where literally goes, the case is in Nice. They're trying to sell the case to the Russians. It's in Nice. Russians, case. Nice, case. Russians. Russians, case, Nice, case. Russians. Thank you. Russians. Do it. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Russians, case. Like, he just says it over and over again.
What's your favourite biscuit? Nice.
Yeah.
You know?
That's so weird. Jonathan Pierce. Sort of game Jonathan Pierce would have commented on for Channel 5.
Saturday commentary news.
Yeah.
John Motson.
Died. 77.
Today?
What?
They think it's all over.
That's...
Wasn't him. It said
Wasn't
that.
him, I know. I think he'll always be remembered as the guy who said Wayne Rooney's name exactly like this.
Yeah.
Rooney!
Yeah.
Anyway, no, like just taking a throw in.
That was the next. Rooney was the next generation on from Yeboah. So if you kicked the ball really hard, it was
Yeah.
Rooney.
Yeah.
And in our ears, it was Yeboah.
Yeah, Yeboah.
Yeah.
Trying to think who else was big out in our street.
Klinsmann. Everyone liked the Klinsmann on a wet day.
Klinsmann on a wet day. Klinsmann. Hughes! Mark Hughes would have got it
Yeah.
around our way a wee bit
Sparky.
in the early days.
Yeah.
Hughes.
Vieira was another one you'd scream for a strike. Vieira.
I wouldn't because Arsenal, but
I
you'd have
love
got
him.
Cantona.
Yeah.
You'd have obviously got Beckham. Somebody scored like a worldly free kick or
Yeah.
something.
I was always the wee dick cute boy. Oh, I'm Beckham. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You know, who was I
Oh, I
playing?
thought you said you were that.
I was Steve Bold, mate. Just miserable and bold. I was Steve Agrusovic and that's. Okay, now.
Right, well, what we're going to do here is Wolfsburg versus Nice. I'm a wee bit R.I.P. John Motson. He gave us a lot of great times.
77 nowadays is young too.
If
It's
you're
sad.
wondering who was John Motson, he was the guy who was commenting on all those England games when they lost. And
No more years of hurt now.
absolutely, yeah, above us only microphones. But I was a scrapper. But also, I have a wee bit of sad news. I've discovered something about Wolfsburg. Now I knew this.
They have a gay kid.
I knew this had happened. I knew this had happened, but I didn't know how. I didn't know. I looked up the fate of Max Kruse, and he's not only gone from Wolfsburg, but he hasn't moved on to another club yet, so I can't
Has
play.
he retired?
He isn't retired.
How old is he?
34. He'll probably retire in the summer if he doesn't get a new club.
Yeah.
Max Kruse. Do you know what the problem could be? But they've terminated, right? They've terminated his contract, which should have meant he could have got a club. They terminated it in November. He probably could have got a club in January there, but he hasn't.
Sure, that's what happened to Jack Wilshere, wasn't it? He had no club, and he was like, "Well, I'm looking for somebody," and then he's like, "Well, I'll just be Arsenal's academy manager
Yeah.
instead."
So I think Max Kruse. He's a professional.
name?
Max Kruse. He's a professional poker player as well.
Well.
So he might be moving in that wee racket. So anyway, Wolfsburg versus Nice. It's me versus Dave.
Not exactly on the
Do you wanna-
same
do you
level
wanna do
as
some
the
team
death of
management,
Matson.
Dave?
I'll have a look. I want to
Yeah.
just double check a game set.
Here we go.
Here we
Just
go.
the
Because
settings.
it wouldn't be. Nah, I'm only messing.
Oh, I
do.
is it controller settings you want to look at?
It should be all right.
Is
Let
it,
me
is
see.
it the control-
Sure, we'll see once the game starts.
This is a club. Wolfsburg's a club close to my heart, right? But I play with them less and less.
PP's on the reserves? Absolutely not.
I like that I have a big tall cunt up the front. I know by looking at that guy's head that he's tall.
You know what
that.
I like? I like this guy's name, Becca. He's coming on instead
This
of...
is a good name. Svanberg.
He
That's a
sounds
good
like
name.
he works in an
I'm
NBC
sorry.
car park, doesn't he? Backa.
Waldschmidt. That's a good name.
You know what? I like Becca, but I also like Ndeye Shimi. And he's
Where's that now?
he's already holding in the midfield there.
Could you imagine having to sign that name?
This guy's name here.
Lawrence.
Yeah. You know what, though? Nicholas Pepe's got a feature.
This cunt looks like he does a door and average, but also
Franich.
I enjoy his name is like something I would ask for, like
Yeah.
give us a wee Franjic out there.
Yeah.
Give us a wee Franjic. Give
Well,
me a wee
my lone striker looks like a cutesy name for a fanny.
Muffy. Oh, I love it. Yeah, big Muffy. Let me
There's a
see-
stage in your mouth.
let us see your wee Muffy. Let me see your centre forward. Right, so I think I'm gonna go with this. I think I'm gonna go with this, Dave.
You know what? I don't know what's going on in the Ligue 1 at the minute, but Nice look like they're on a bit turn of form. Bard's having a shit day. Oh no, is Bard Leanne? I can't drop Bard then.
I'm throwing this out. See this goalie.
When
I
did
don't like
Schmeichel
him.
move?
In the summer there?
From
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
must have missed that one.
I don't like this goalie at all. My goalie,
No.
Cohen Castiles. He's fucking shit.
Could you bin him and put someone else on?
No,
him?
because he's the only fucking. The other ones are fucking shit. So David,
Have we any predictions for this match, by the way?
I'm gonna win.
Dave?
Yeah, he'll probably win.
Dave got fucking put into a bit of locked in syndrome yesterday with Wolves beat him 6-0 when he was practicing. That's true. I didn't make it up. We might need to cut me fucking slacking about that. Terrible affliction, but anyway, I don't even know what it is. But let's see. Have you what have you got coming up for us comedy wise, Dave?
Me, well, this is an annoying thing because people ask me what's coming up, and I'm planning shows around the August time,
It's annoying when you haven't announced
but
it
it's
yet,
not
though,
like
isn't it? Yeah.
announced yet. What's my sprint button? Is that it, or is that it?
The trigger should be your sprint button.
I'd like it to be R1 if that's
Alright.
doable. But
Well, we know it isn't doable, Dave. From
well, you
every
know
other-
what? Yesterday it is doable now on this controller device.
Right? Is it working?
Well, I don't know, but
Well, you would know if he's sprinting or not. Like
I don't know. I think the back one's sprint, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's sprinting. Yeah, I need to switch that around. Just give me a wee second, thank you, darling.
Do you have a tactic? Do you actually? I just like.
I think
just
this is
run.
Dave's tactic.
Pardon?
I just run.
Yeah, no, I
I
just
just chase the ball. Like I have no clue about it.
no, I don't know. Let me see. So that's why it's on classic. You see, so that's the problem there. Silly Davey.
It's not going to save this, Dave. It
Listen,
won't save it.
It did last time,
It won't today.
so it should do today.
It won't.
Come on, you need a bit more patience, Mister.
I've heard that before, Dave. I've heard that before. It won't save this.
What do you mean?
believe it will.
It won't change that for him,
He's changing it now, and it won't save it for this game. We're gonna go back here,
right?
and it's just gonna ignore what he's done.
Right. Okay.
That's what I believe. Is it ignoring it, Dave?
Yeah.
See,
No. It looks like
is
it's
it working?
I think so.
It's not. I know it isn't. Although I'm wondering, is this? That was meant to be a cross, Dave. Hang on,
Has he changed it on your settings?
Dave. You've changed it on mine. You fucking her. Let's go to switch sides,
Okay.
and no, we're switch sides. Fuck up game. That's been on. Hang on.
Is there select sides?
Sorry. Just cracking up about nothing.
So weird.
I went to hit a cross, a wee chip ball there, and he booted it like it was a shot. Whatever. Right, let's see. And you're telling me...
That would happen and you were trying to
No,
try.
that is you.
Oh, no, Dave. This is wank. You've changed both
But I don't know
controls.
what happened because
now when I go
yesterday.
change my man, it's different.
Oh dear.
Do you know what, Dave?
Uh-huh.
We did just swap the controllers, didn't we?
Yeah.
But you shouldn't have.
I think
Yeah.
we should have.
No, you swapped them and then you swapped them in real life.
Yeah. We swapped them across, then we swapped them.
So you should just pause it,
Oh, God, you
swap the
just-
controllers.
Then we're swapping teams.
I don't think you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
I'm going to be nice now.
It'd
Yeah.
be fucking lovely to see you trying to be nice once in a while.
I'm going to be nice now.
Why can't you just go back and look at your settings and shit?
No, we're doing the exact same thing we just did.
Yep, you go back there.
No, check your settings. Both of you check your settings.
Oh, hold on.
We've literally just not done what we did.
But what you did didn't work.
Yeah.
I know, but this won't work either. I was just gonna go with it for
No,
the good of
hold
the
on.
show.
No,
And
this-
then you're
Thought
like,
you were
no,
going to be nice.
I
Stop
wasn't. I
shouting.
was whisper.
No, you're not going to be nice about it though.
I feel like I'm in a fucking bad dream. All four of you are wrong.
Why are your teeth falling out?
Oh,
Are you floating?
I know. You ever do those ones? Spit your teeth in your hand and go, I don't have time to do anything. That's a good dream.
We're all right, aren't we?
This
We're
is
shoot.
balls.
We're shoot. X. Shoot. Listen. Don't worry about it, mate. You're okay.
Do that, their tactics and mentality.
R.
Do you know what? I'll play with whatever it is, and I'll just play. Because I'm that's how good I am at the game.
Big
I'll
words,
just
big words,
play.
mate.
I'll just play. Old
And
Twank
can
loves
we
it.
see for your custom control? Do we need temporary configuration?
No, just
do you
pick,
think?
pick one of the empty ones because the temporary one never works.
Does it
You
not?
pick temporary, that's good.
Don't worry, we're all.
It's
listen.
literally set to your controls because it's not mine.
It's just
Don't
part
worry.
of the tactic, is it?
No, it's
Get
we're all-
Twanky to lose his shit.
No, but this is
Get
it
his
though.
blood
It's
pressure up.
literally set
It's
to your
okay.
controls.
It's okay. Don't worry. You're getting yourself very worked up here, mate. It's not good for your health to be all wound up and all.
Yeah. Do you know how not
Positive
set to your
vibes.
controls? Because no one in my team is running. And I don't know what the sprint button is now. Right. What's sprint according to your controls? Dave?
R1, mate.
Right.
But I don't even know if it is to my settings, but I'm just doing it now. Look, I'm just doing it. I'm
I
happy to
actually
be here.
feel like I'm having some kind of episode, Dave.
It does this all.
This is every
Guys.
episode is an episode.
Guys, come on, you're being very inappropriate here.
I just
Very
want, do you know
negative.
what? I just
Yeah.
want to get ahead, and then I'm gonna park the fucking bus. That's what you've done to me, Dave. Look at me rolling with the punches, changing my controls, strike at you.
Crowd went ape shit there,
My
didn't
wee,
it?
my wee fucking Jimmy twinged there whenever I thought that was going in.
Have you a name for your dick?
David Jr.
Right, nice.
Weird though because it's got a bigger head than mine. But also no neck.
I call mine the mastermind.
I call mine
I call mine crying.
1-0. Oh, that's a PK. Fair play to you.
I mean, this happens, Dave.
What was that, a
because
penalty?
yeah.
I now know what Dave feels like because none of the controls are right, and it is frustrating.
I mean,
And I would never put a slide tackle
Oh,
in there.
wow.
Like I would never do
Jesus.
That
that.
was
Sinister.
dark.
Like,
Like
See
I
if he
was
sent-
off the
has
ground,
he
mate.
sent him
Is
for
he
it?
off? No.
I don't know how he survived the cards.
oh, these guys are popping off. Oh, the
Do you know why?
Wolfsburg fans
Because
aren't happy.
they've seen all the fucking around with the controls, and they know that it's fucked me. Let's see if this twink. Yes, twink.
Oh, man, it's
cheeky.
an
A
soft
wee
pass
cheeky
on it.
chip.
Thank you. Yeah.
There's a wee side ball
Some
on it.
gravy with that.
I don't like that, Dave.
La board.
Have you been to any matches
what I am.
recently?
No, I have stopped going to matches because of Arsenal.
Right.
Why?
And
'Cause
Would
you're
you have
scared
gone?
you're
Would you have
rejected?
gone
Not-
over
not-
the
Good
Arsenal?
yeah.
season for Arsenal?
now they're winning. I sort of want to go back again, but
You say they're
Um,
winning, like, I mean, I think City are still going
no, but they are winning. They're not like
Oh,
eighth.
I
you
went
know?
to an Emirates game, but it didn't go in, I don't think.
All right.
I went and he was an Arsenal fan. I
what
didn't
did
like
you do?
football. I went around to the bar and sat and
It's nice around there for pubs and stuff.
It
so
was
there's-
actually.
Yeah, there's plenty to.
I had the spoof that I was just over
that's
and
the
I
worst
just wanted
class.
a pint because they were only letting Arsenal fans in.
Yeah. Oi, oi. You'd be like Tony Adams.
I hadn't a clue what I was doing, but there was one guy, they lost, and it was when Wenger was in charge.
Yeah.
And in the bar there was a massive mural of Wenger, and this one guy stood up and
Yes, Wenger.
started shouting
Yeah,
the bit
get
out.
Wenger
At
out.
the mural. At the mural, though. He was having a full fucking scale row with a picture on the wall.
Yeah.
And everybody just let him do it. And then I walked past that, what do you call that, bell end Arsenal fan, Morgan.
Pierce.
Morgan.
Oh, he's
Walked past
he's
him.
bad
and was
for us. Like,
what a dick that
I
guy
don't know if
is.
any of you saw what happened there, but Twank's back in the game. It's
Right.
each. Um,
Sorry for distracting you.
I'm playing.
no, it's okay. It was a good move. I know what you're at.
Yeah.
I'm playing with the.
Twanky, do me a favour.
I'm playing with the controls that were FIFA controls on a PlayStation 10 years ago, and I'm still scoring goals. That's what I do. Here we go. You're off that.
When you were in the Emirates, would you have gone for a bit
it's
of
cheeky as
a bit of
fuck.
the Gunner dog, would you?
What's a Gunner dog? A hot dog?
Aye, but it's like because it's the
No, because I would always buy outside the stadium because like
Oh, right.
it's too dear in there now. It's like
Right.
14 quid for a
I
burger.
think
Why's it bap?
I was in it once.
Oh,
'cause I
Leanne-
definitely got
Leanne's
a Gunner
through.
dog.
Leanne's
I definitely got the Gunner
Oh,
dog.
Leanne. Oh, Leanne's not
the
giving
QE
up.
ball. Oh, keeper.
Oh.
Look at how
That was
shaky he is.
soft, mate. That
Did
was
you see
soft.
him? He hardly touched the ball on me. This is enraged me. Yes, sir. By the way,
Would you not have
talk
got
to
a
me,
pie?
Dave. How did you find Lavery's
Not
last
even.
night?
Oh, I
Don't
loved
say
it.
sat now.
I loved it. I loved it. Because I was doing new stuff and I was a wee bit unsure of it. But when you got there, it was like an episode of Cheers. Everyone was just in the green room having a crack, and it was lovely.
And everyone knew your name. Go on. I had a good time there last night. Just
Because you came to collect some
came-
information, and then
I came down to retrieve data, Dave. So I was there for picking up an old set. Go on. Yes.
oh,
Look at this.
why do you
TV
not
set?
follow you that?
Yeah, just a what do you call it? A set.
A Grundig
A set of
24-inch colour, was it?
It was actually.
Why does that sound so
I,
sexual? I want a 24-inch Grundig.
wish you wouldn't be so silly, Kev. I was picking up a set of teeth that he always making for me. No, I was thinking.
We
I was-
wooden pegs,
Yeah,
really.
I was actually. It was a set of maps that I believe will lead me to treasure. No, it was just like Malabar.
Set of X-rays, was it?
That's offside, mate.
It was a set of bloods that I've had done. I was down just getting Malabar sets from a couple of weeks ago because I'm gonna chop them up.
Oh, why?
Chop them up and could you do that? Chop them up, put them out in wee DVDs, and then give them out like you're a wee dealer.
Mini discs?
You know what I mean?
Just a mini disc of
Yeah.
clips.
Just round the back of Lavery's.
Is your keeper fucking Casper Schmeichel?
No, he is Casper
It
Schmeichel.
is, aye.
Oh, weird.
Actually saw him playing in Leicester.
It's a great story, Kev. That's,
And fuck you.
a lot of people saw him playing for Leicester. I know you went and saw him live. Like,
I'm not into football, but the last two things I've been able to talk about the Emirates and watching Schmeichel play.
I know, but
Are the only two football
you
matches
do
I've ever
talk
been
about
to.
them like
All the
someone
time.
who isn't into football, though.
Oh well,
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, I thought I was covering my back there, but not.
Oh, your here.
That's why it's Schmeichel.
Casper did well for you there.
Had a puck of pie in Leicester. It was nice.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was cheese and onion one. It was great. That's
Fucking,
about.
is this your
That's my football
That's what
banter.
you're
The
talking
food.
Oh, no, not like this.
It's just another.
football banter?
Yeah, it's another take on what's available.
See when you
at the
are,
ground.
see if you had to eat food. I'm gonna say this that is balls. What I like a peanut butter ball. What's your go-to ball-shaped food?
Oh Jesus!
Do you know what I used to enjoy? And it was at a time before I realized that like products like this are just made out of fucking beaks and feet, right?
Yeah,
But like
chicken
remember,
ball.
there was not a chick. I would never have got a chicken ball because the name of it's so
Yeah.
disgusting. But that's a strike.
That's
Oh,
great,
what they say.
Great effort.
Casper loved that. To be fair, there was these Kiev things, wee mini chicken Kievs you could get.
Wee garlic farts
And,
hidden in
and
them,
there
was
was
there?
there was a wee fucking garlic queefter, a
Uh,
wee queef, a wee
a garlic
queefer
queefter?
Sutherland in the middle of it.
What is a wee queefter?
Like just a wee queef, like a wee
When you
garlic.
bite
You,
into it, it goes.
you cut into it, and it just goes with garlic. You know, it just goes. You cut into it, and it goes. Piffed. That's the noise it makes. Piffed.
Piffed?
Yeah, you know, like a wee queef. Piffed. Oh,
No.
okay.
Ball food. I would like what I call a wee pop cake. Is it called cake
Oh,
pops?
cake pop.
That's the only round food.
Pop
we
cake
know, like.
makes you sound also like you don't really know about them either.
Yeah, yeah.
I went to watch a football game one time. You know what I mean? That's, look at you being one of these cunts with a keeper.
There he
Whip it in
goes.
deep. Oh, whip it in so deep. Anyway, I don't like this Wolfsburg side. I preferred it when it had fucking...
I thought it would always be funny to bring 2 controllers, Xbox controllers, with you to a football match and set up in the ground.
Do you know what they're laughing at?
Well,
Your deep dive interruption technique there. Go on. Oh, your keeper's having a fucking game here, Dave. I'm not even fucking...
Oh, that's the problem, right?
Don't talk about controls to me, Dave.
No, they're not working right. There's a couple of the top ones where...
Did it?
I know,
You have done it.
but it's not worked.
It was
'cause-
all working for me at the start, and you fucked me.
Well, why don't you change it back then?
Because it won't work, Dave, and then yours will be wrong. And I think I can beat you with these being wrong.
Oh, mate.
But you can't beat me if they're wrong. We've tried that. Oh, don't score
here
now.
he's coming now.
He is coming now.
Oh, mate.
I can't remember.
Go on, Muffy.
I can't remember what
Get
the
it
button
the
is
back-
to change man.
back.
Changed it.
Get it the backy.
I'm
whatever's
an
doing this.
expert FIFA player, and when you change the man, it means something.
Are you trying to score with Muffy?
Yeah.
Make him look like a
He
cunt?
literally is trying to do that. Look how shite that keeper is. I can't even change the man.
Oh, mate.
Oh, what? I've completely changed shoots, not shoot!
I know shit's not shoot. I've been having to fucking deal with that the whole game.
Yes.
Look at you. Oh,
But that is
scored
shoot.
it?
what is shoot?
The big muff
are you-
scored.
I don't
Did he?
know. I don't know. Was it the Moff Diver? No, it's Pepe. Arsenal legend.
Muff diver in the box.
Nicholas Pepe.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Oh, mate.
Right, we're getting
Get
some...
Marmaduke, Sean. He'll do the job
Yeah,
for you.
where is he? There he is. Marmouche.
Marmaduke. Make
Get
sure
Marmouche
Marmaduke
on.
and Muffy don't meet.
We're getting Gillivogie
Marmaduke and
You'll
Muff.
have- you'll
Nobody
have
likes to have
Muffy
a
douche, like-
Muffy
Getting-
douche.
Douchey Muff. Open the box.
A Marmaduke sounds stinking. Oh, that's like you would get.
A
You go to-
Marmaduke sounds like something you get after a night out in the John Hewitt.
It sounds like something you get done to your bits in a Kurdish barber's. Can I have Marmaduke on penis, please?
Oh, my name's Steven. Do you want to go around the Marmaduke?
Nicholas Pepe, Premier League legend. Aaron Ramsey, also a Premier League legend.
What have you done to these, Dave?
I have no idea.
You don't
mate.
even know what
I
shoot
don't
is.
know.
What
I
did
don't
you hit
know.
the shoot
I
right
don't
now?
know. I hit the B.
That is shoot.
No, X is shoot me.
On this it is.
Ding ding ding. This is Bizarro World, but listen. It's not
I hate that. Do you know what annoys me?
What?
I'm going to have to change all this back. Look at this, wrong buttons. I'm going to have to change all
Kieran,
this back.
remember
Pass, mate.
how you all mocked me when I couldn't play and I got angry?
I mocked you because...
Hey,
Oh,
I
here
mocked-
he's coming, Dave.
I know so's Donch,
Oh.
mate. So's the Donch.
The most annoying change you've made is the button to change guy is different. And
Yeah.
that's really hard to remember. And the button to send them on a run is different.
Oh,
You will get there.
Tackle
You
him.
will get there.
Oh,
my
man.
God.
Leanne does it at the
it's
back
just
post.
straight up at the back.
Oh no,
This is a chance for me. This is a chance for me.
Donch.
Oh,
Wrong buttons. Always wrong buttons.
Look, I'm not even. I don't care anymore. It's only a
Oh,
game.
I don't care anymore.
It's
He
only a
says
game,
when he's
mate.
winning.
Give us an update for audio listeners.
It's 2-1 to this cunt. Oh, disgusting. There's 20 minutes of the game. Well, 20 FIFA minutes left. We're in 70 minutes.
Oh, it's free
am I
kick to
right
me.
to say that I'm attracted to that
Oh,
ref?
you know what? Yeah, she's sexy.
That is a female
Oh,
ref.
fuck
Oh,
the way
good
off.
ref. I knew I hadn't.
Did you see that guy called Boner Law? Like Andrew Boner Law, your left back? Tremendous.
Boner
former-
law going up
former
into
Prime
Muffy.
Minister.
Here
I
we
know.
go.
No
Marmaduke.
nonsense, no nonsense Prime Minister.
I can't
Great
change.
centre back. Do it, you. Yes, you.
That's
You wee
so-
dick.
That was
Ah,
That's
gee.
stinking.
Who's
That's
that?
stinking.
Is that Marmouche?
It's rotten, whatever it is.
Is that Marmouche?
I don't know. who
Marmaduke.
is he?
No, Marmouche is there celebrating
All
with
right.
him. Yeah, the change in the man.
Mate, that was the most
Isn't it?
feeble goal. Look
Yeah,
at
'cause I
that. Watch,
couldn't
look.
get that
Casper
done.
Fink.
Yeah, couldn't get
He
that
put some fucking back pressure in that, didn't he?
Let me see. Who was that?
Look at that there.
Waldschmidt.
Waldschmidt. Nah.
Wildsmith. That's what that name was.
Wild
Smith.
Smith.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Wald actually means forest.
Like so, Schwarzwald and Kirschtorte.
Yeah,
is-
correct.
Yeah.
Black
Right.
Forest Gatto.
yeah.
So what's his
Schwarzwälder
actual name?
Kirschtorte. It actually means Black
Forest.
Forest cherry tart.
So his name's Forest Heart. Wild Forest Heart.
Forest Smith. So maybe like
What has changed, man?
what do you call a Forest
That's it,
Smith
right.
here? Like a
Lumberjack.
lumberjack. Maybe that's his second name.
could
Something
be.
like that. Yeah. Val
Bobby
Schmidt.
Lumberjack?
Yeah. Fucking
Wild
get on
Forest
that,
Smith.
you. Oh,
Woodsmith.
he is called boner law. That cunt is something like that.
Well, that's called ankle breaking laws. That's totally out of order. Referee.
Ankle breaking. Oh,
Boner
shite
law.
you. Oh, Dave.
I don't know.
Is that the rules for a hardener, is it?
Look at this.
Boner law?
Oh, yeah. That was a hard one there.
Yeah. Boner law.
What is change player? Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm on
We
it now.
cross. This is all I can do.
Oh, mate.
Leanne.
All I have,
You're all over him,
all I
like,
have
For
is-
a lesser keeper.
all I have is cross and shoot. That's all I have.
Oh,
I can't defend.
Oh, He's
Get
done
there,
it.
That was
you
a bit
know,
of
you
a bit of a
dick.
shoulder.
Come on, Labor. Come on, Labor.
This is
This is like Giggsy. Come on, Labor. It is like Giggsy.
Oh,
Labor.
mate, he's doing you, twank.
Oh,
I've done him.
penalty!
never. I was
Oh,
never.
you cheeky wee bugger, you.
I was great. I was great. I would love nothing more. I'm kicking in this. I will love it if I beat you in this, Dave.
Out the wing, out the
Oh,
wing.
no.
Oh, he's gone rogue.
He's gone
He's
the
gone
wrong
rogue.
the wrong wing.
He's gone rogue. Oh,
Big Donches there again.
every time I try to
Will this
run,
go to extra time?
it just becomes a different player. It'll go to penalties because I know.
Oh, he doesn't do the wee dink. This is stinky. I don't know how to change player. Give me him.
That's a ball.
That's offside.
You score,
He's
Adrian.
offside.
You score at
Oh, man,
He's
that's
off.
well
He's
in.
got to be off.
Is it off?
Oh, it's given
I
it.
don't think it is.
Absolute horse shit.
Is that wind? Is that big wind? I think that's his name. That's his name, wind.
Big window, massive
Yeah.
fart.
Second wind. Here he is.
Big wind.
Look at all the gay shirts in the crowd
Big
going
wind
crazy.
and the fucking lumberjack and Marmaduke are all coming in.
Oh, Jonas Wind.
It's
It
big
was.
Jonas Wind. The Jonas brother. Here he is.
Oh, it's
Big
bad.
fart.
Oh, mate, he's done it to you. I can't think of any Jonas Brothers songs right now, which is annoying. I'll get.
I've never had wind in the
I'm a
box.
sucker
No.
for you. Isn't that them?
Yeah.
Or is that just Nick?
Who's that? Oh, the Jonas.
I never know if it's just Nick or is it the whole family. What was the whole family
Right,
one?
okay.
Sister Sledge.
Sucker is theirs.
I will suck you.
I'm a sucker for you. Say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. Play a through ball for you.
Do you ever see Jonas
Go on, you.
playing the guitar, the lead guitar, do you?
Find someone. You. I don't know any of these. Do you know what though? I sense victory. Oh,
I know, but
Yeah, it's
victory.
calling like.
it's a big victory.
do you play any more matches?
Get fucked, you. I want. Oh,
He's away. He's
that it?
away.
Is that it done?
they tried to take. They said the Picasso no brush, and I invented finger paints. Look at that. Look at that.
You know what you're like? You're like your man
I've
that
just done
won
a
the
big-
Oscar with his
big-
one foot. What's he called?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Christy
You're
Brown.
Christy Brown.
My left thumb. There we go.
Yeah. You know
Kevin.
what? You would think that Xbox you could amend
You
your-
would you would think. I mean, they
Xbox.
give you all the options, and then
You
it
would
tells you
think.
save it, right?
Yeah.
It
It's
is
a shame.
shite.
It's a shame.
Tell you what though, that was a strike. Do you know what my
Yeah.
favorite goal was though?
Pepe's.
No, I didn't like that one. Do you know what my
Wood
favorite?
chopper.
Luca Falschmidt.
What was this save? Was this the one? Was this the? I guess it was a wonder
We
save.
kept it around the post.
The one,
Yeah.
yeah, like low down. This is a low down and dirty shot. Yeah. Oh no,
No, that was a good save.
You
know
made a
what?
wonder save.
Why don't we try
It
and
must-
play one more and you do your wee settings and I'll maybe do my wee settings and see
Because
if it works?
I'll just dick you.
That's
It's this
okay.
one, this-
I would like to be
that's a
dicked.
big.
I would like to be dicked by you. I'd like to be dicked
you want another
by
game?
you. I would like it. I would like it.
The fans want it, then.
Excuse me?
Dave's gonna be a cunt.
I've been nothing but a gentleman. Anytime I've come on this podcast, apart from the first time, I've been nothing.
First time.
I've been nothing but a gent. I was a shit the first time.
This was my favorite goal. Luca Waldschmidt.
Mate, are you 8? Why are we watching your goals back?
I'm gonna show you one of yours, just to be fair.
That was
That
your
was
favourite one?
Wick?
Yeah, because it was
No,
shite.
all my goals were wick. I'm embarrassed. I don't only the best goal was the penalty.
Did you not hit a
The
screamer
dink?
there?
No, it was a fluke. I hit the wrong button.
Well,
It wasn't a good goal, though. The penalty was a good goal. Is this it?
Yes, Guy
the
Tan got
penalty
Labor.
was cheeky.
Yeah, it
The
was
penalty
sexy,
made him
wasn't it?
look like a
cheeky.
dick. Look, watch.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
just
a wee
pops
cheeky
it in.
pinnacle, like.
That was a wee wind.
That was a wee stinker.
Right. So if we go end match,
And who are you going to be? Wolves again?
no, I'll change. Do you know what I'll do? I'll randomize.
Right.
seeing as I'm getting
Okay, so what we'll try to do.
Message all people complaining that there's not enough FIFA.
I know, yeah. Guys, see the next time you complain about there not being enough FIFA, think about my big tea bag just going, I don't care. You get plenty of it and see if you want more. Buy the Patreon. That's the fucking point. Anyway.
How do you do the settings on this? Why is it not letting
No, we're
me?
going to do them. Do you know, we're going to come right out of this, Dave, and I'm going to do the settings.
Okay, you do the settings there.
in the options down here.
And can you do then? Can I do a wee setting in another one that could pop across and maybe be called Davey? You know what I mean?
You can try it, Dave, but it won't
Yeah.
work. And see if I end up playing another match.
Can I just say, Kieran, I feel you're being very negative here, and it's not a good vibe. You're putting negativity out into the world, and it's going to
Shut
come
your
back
cock.
to you. Whereas if you're zen and you think positives, what's the saying? Winners win.
Yeah.
You just need to.
I'm
Believe
resetting
it.
this. Oh, no,
Tell
sorry.
me this. Is this a true thing? I saw it on the internet the other day, but I don't know. If you get white rice, right? You boil white rice and you put it in a jar, and then you split it between two jars. You write love on one of them and hate on the other. And you come down in the morning and you tell it 3 positive things to the love one, and then 3 hateful things to the hate one.
Yeah.
That within a couple of weeks, the hate one will turn brown. It'll go off, but the other one stays white.
That sounds like bullshit to me.
I don't know. It looked real.
It sounds like one of them things where they're like,
I didn't want to waste the rice or
Here.
the time.
Go for
You
alternative.
know, it's like do the liver going.
This
The
is
liver
your
crawls
controller,
towards
yeah.
the milk.
So go for alternative. Instead
seen
of
that?
classic, yeah.
right.
So let me.
I have no idea
tell
what
me,
I'm on about,
tell
man.
I'd need to.
I
I'll
don't
feed
get
with
to speak
and
to
then I'll
people.
tell you. when
Don't
I feed.
change any other shit.
R1's got to be. Or the run fast is RB, please. Sprint is RB.
And swap it with the trigger. Right.
And I
And then
think.
swap
What's
the other
change
side
player?
LB.
So it should be for me.
Left trigger.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Swap them around. That should be it.
And
Now
then
go across
you
the
need to do
defense.
that. You need to do that on.
Oh, you've
Oh, fucked you.
go to.
Sorry, hang on.
No, it's okay. Run fast is the front one, isn't it?
Right. And then
So the.
I need to change these on here then
Let
again.
me see.
Change player.
Teammate contain.
Oh, no,
that should
that
be,
has
that should be
changed
right. Let's see. And if we need to change during it, we can do a wee flick around. But that looks good to me. And where do you see? And could you do that if you?
Look at me. Look at me.
Mhm.
I'm doing it.
Okay. So what's that going to be called then? Whenever we're into the.
It should just have saved
my
it to this
controller?
controller.
It's weird, isn't it?
Because you're already signed in on a
Because see,
profile.
what the thing is, see the PlayStation, all right, what happens is you can change the actual thing, but this is, the Xbox is obsessed with the controller and who owns
I
it. It's
know,
like,
I
it's
know.
like Schmeagol. Who
It
owns
is.
the controller owns the power.
I hate it. I hate that they haven't worked this.
You know
out.
what you should do?
Do you
Buy
know
a
what annoys me?
PlayStation
They've
2.
known about this for years.
Yeah,
Just hit ready and it should. Do you know what? I'm playing with whatever I'm given, Dave.
that's good.
I'm
This
gonna.
is the new Xbox.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
It is good.
So who are you going to be, mate? Why don't you go
I'm
up
going to
top?
randomize
Okay.
the league 3.
Okay.
I'm randomizing the country, and then I'm randomizing the team 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to Poland.
Right.
I don't
And
know
then
what it
you're
would be. If it
doing the
was 4.
randomising the team as well.
I'll do Poland. Yeah.
So you're doing okay. Was one?
I hope I get
2,
like
3,
Warsaw or something.
2,
Right.
3.
1.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, did it go back?
Wisla Pluck.
It went back there, didn't it? That was the
But it's
first one.
random.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
Nice.
Did you ever sit down too fast and you sort of
Trap your bollocks onto your leg.
You just get a wee bit of fucking.
Look at these teams. Are they all? This is the lower league in Italy, huh?
Take longer, I mean, to pick it. I mean, it's fine, but
Serie
also,
A. Serie
what are
B.
you up to these days, Kev?
Just working away with my music.
Playing in the goat,
Yeah, playing in the Thirsty Goat
Singing,
and playing up in
Crumlin.
Crumlin up in the Fiddler's Inn on a Sunday. So,
Enjoyable.
I picked
yeah,
before
it's
you.
good.
Mate. You're the one holding us back.
No, I'm done.
You're not. Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Who's your sponsor? Mediacom.
Mediacom. Who's your sponsor? Orlin.
Orlin.
What does Orlin do? Orlin sounds like the fourth brother no one likes.
Let's find out what Orlin
Sounds like
does.
a place that makes
Do you want to go
What
in
kid do you
your?
wear?
I'll go white shirt. and you
okay.
can-
Well, I'll wear white now.
do you want to go?
I'll
wanna go
wear
classic purple.
no. I'll wear the Mediacom
Right. Okay.
blue because it looks like a
Do you-
Rangers
do you
kit.
want- That was real. That was real.
Oh, Kuami. Oh, Jovic. He's kind of shite, isn't he?
I don't know.
Oh,
Dave,
the
look at
best
these
player in the last year.
Oh,
should win.
here. Look who I have
Yeah.
on the bench. The lesser known
Oh, well.
Lewandowski.
Look who I have. The guy that owns a toy store in Home Alone 2. I'm sorry, that's so shit. Oh, the Bone Adventure. What would you prefer, a Boner Adventure or Duncan?
Oh,
blind,
I
Robin.
know I was gonna say keep Duncan.
I think Duncan's
I'm
got a
old, but there's
feature.
some things I can
Crazy
still
old
see
fool
then.
led him straight to us.
I'm sorry, Sirigu. He's got to play.
Yes, but
Unlucky.
Salvatore.
Unlucky, Terrajuniwani or whatever you're called.
Twiggy, do you know any of your players?
Nope. I know that
Say I
guy.
know.
There's the guy who won the league with Leicester. I'll pop
Furman.
him on the bench.
I know I can say Lewandowski, but he must be. Is he like Robert Lewandowski's fucking
He must be.
love child or something?
You think Furman is somebody that went out and scalped rabbits?
I think
He's a fair
I
man.
think he's a Polish teen wolf. Look at him.
Or
He
he's a
is,
guy
aye.
who just
That's like
loves
such a great. That's a great.
vintage pubes. And they just get your beaver out. Yeah,
I know what can I say. I'm a Furman. Yeah.
Is he anything to
Furman
Uma?
Sam.
Is
What?
he anything to Uma?
Uma
Furman?
I enjoyed that. Get your
Beaver.
big beaver.
Get your beef. Beavis and Butthead.
This isn't the normal family podcast that we have. Here's your controls working.
I think. Yes.
Oh, look at
Are
that.
they?
Look
Yeah.
at that.
Are the controls working?
Let me see.
Mine are definitely working. Try and play a chip.
No.
Try and play a chip.
Oh, a chip pass?
Yeah. Does he shoot?
No, that's what I want them to do.
That's what you want them to do?
Yeah, chip pass.
Right. There can be no excuses other than
Now,
the
hold
teams
on.
Here.
Now, there's one excuse because the sprint's not the sprint, but we'll change it. This is life.
See if this is going to change mine, Dave.
Kieran, it won't because this is my controller, mister.
This is 3 times you've been on this podcast. Every time we spend the whole episode in the settings.
That's what's wrong because it's classic. I'll just go alternate and then hope for the best, all right? Because that's closer to what I want. You know, it's closer. It's closer, but it's not right.
Michael, put on the music from Platoon, and I'm just going to Adagio for Strings by Samuel Barber. Thank you.
Controller 2 slot in my slot. My slot.
I have no idea
And
what
here we
this are
go.
doing
Now my
anyway.
controls are going to be
No,
from what's
no,
this.
they're not.
They are.
How are
Who's
they
your
different?
favourite football team?
They're literally
Arsenal.
different.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
But are they your favourite team to play with?
No, my favourite team to play with on FIFA, Wickham.
Really?
That's who I like to be in the leagues. Yeah.
Is it
That's
because
what
they have
your
Ackham
is that what
Finland?
your Manscaped trunks do to your balls?
Yes.
The Wickham?
The Wickham. And then it's very interesting because it's a waterproof penis then.
Do you know what they don't do? They don't nick them. Skin Safe Technology, manscaped.com/noblasters.
Do you have a
Use code
Manscaped sponsorship?
noblasters20.
Can I just say?
Do we have a Manscaped
Wickham,
sponsorship,
no
Dave?
nickum.
I'm fucking. I'm fucking knee deep in. I'm actually ball deep right now. I'm ball deodorant. True story.
Can I also tell you
That's a
though, the
ball
ball
and a half.
deodorant's fab, but the Lawnmower 4.0 is a downgrade from 3.0. I'm just saying
Really?
that.
I don't think it is.
It is because what happened? I just pulled my sack into the blades one day. But the 3.0, oh Jesus, that was nearly heavenly.
Was nearly heavenly.
Who's that?
I think his name
Who's
is
it?
actually
Zweikock?
Heaven Elsky.
Zweikock, which means 2 penises in German.
Zweikock. Did you do German
So
at
you
school,
put
Dave?
your
Yeah, I did.
you put your worm into the spinning blades, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Fair, let's not go into that.
Let's not go into what? User error. Yeah, exactly.
User error. Listen,
Yeah.
I've been cutting my dick since Pussy was a kitten, friend, and I have only ever shorn my sack on 3 occasions. And to be fair, one of those occasions was I did take a regular razor and thought it was a Manscaped, and it was not.
Just fucking.
Oh no, he's fucked it. And he's a dirty bastard!
I had to go for the sweat, Dave.
no.
I'm playing with some fucking team that
no.
don't even exist.
Stankovic, that's what that is. Ugh. Oh my god. You know what the worst thing is? Your team are full of racists.
Look at him.
Look at them.
Sexy bastard.
They're all horrible people.
Here's what I was gonna say. You did German at school.
Yeah. Mein Lieblingsfach ist Deutsch.
How far through school did you do it?
GCSE.
I did GCSE as well.
I was
What book were you using? Did you have a book called?
Gute Reise.
Did you have? Oh, we have one called Deutsch heute,
Oh.
which means German today. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, not after breakfast.
We
Anyway.
want it now.
That's a great Shawshank banter for me. Do you know what? I don't even care what the controls are. I play Wonderball. Look at this.
You're my wonder ball.
Maybe
Sirigu.
you're gonna be the one that sends me. Anyway, Wonderball. So you're a cheeky cunt.
That's
Doing
a,
us.
oh, that's
He's
a
doing
Sirigu
it.
does.
Salvatore Sirigu. Nah.
Oh mate.
Oh, game. I hate when the game rewards your shite. Hate that.
That is the type of shit that I do though. Taking the keeper out and
Coming
trying
around,
to shoot out
yeah.
lights and stuff.
Kev would actually literally lift a FIFA controller and go, "Can you shoot out the lights in this?" It's shite. That's Kev's first thing that he tests every game with.
Every game.
Can you shoot
if
out?
you can't shoot out the lights, they haven't thought in detail about any of it.
But that'd be good as a wee turn. Remember in the olden day FIFAs or Pro Evos, you could play with like teams of penguins and big beach balls and all.
Yeah.
That was great fun.
Do you think it would be good if you could play with, like, mix the games and
Offside.
do Call of Duty with FIFA, where you had to go on and shoot the players and like run
They
around?
did have a game like that before.
Yeah.
Murder
like-
Squad, you could call it.
It was something
That would
like
be
that.
good.
To be fair,
Murder Squad.
That would be a good game.
Murder Ball. They did have a
way.
game like that though, didn't they? Where you could-
I
you
got.
could-
He looked away there.
You could foul people and you could.
And you could throw a wee
try and-
grenade
Hey.
onto the pitch.
Try that for Murder Ball, mate. Go look at the replay there. Did you see it?
I'm playing on Dave when you're drinking that because the team I have. But
They're in the
another-
game.
Another wee chance.
Motherwell.
I was playing one of my mates on this. I never won a game on the online stuff. And I scored a goal one night and I couldn't believe it. And it turned out that he had gone in to make a cup of tea.
He just didn't even care.
Yeah,
What
that was the only reason I fucking scored.
So here, see when you were doing Deutsch,
Yeah.
how see when we were learning, I don't like it. See when we were learning verbs, like certain verbs, and saying like I like to do things.
Yeah.
Our teacher made us, and this was very German, but it was extremely effective. And I know anyone that was in my German class would still remember, and I mean anyone. I'm talking people who only did it the third year.
Yeah.
Will remember how to say I like to go for a walk.
Oh,
Right.
Yep.
Can you remember?
At 9.
Ik gehe gern spazieren. Right now, do you know?
What's a super goal?
I'm playing, ich spiele gern Fußball, right? I know how to say these things because of this highly effective,
That was a good
but
goal.
what you would describe as almost stereotypically German indoctrination, right?
Well, they're good at that.
Technique, right? Of saying, like, just getting us to go do the actions and all.
Yeah.
Spazieren, spazieren, ich gehe gern spazieren, spazieren.
That's fucking
spazieren,
disturbing,
ich
mate.
gehe gern spazieren. And then
Do a wee march and
Karten. Ich spiele gern Karten. Do you know what that means? I like to play cards.
I was getting that.
Do you know what this means? Kino. Ins gehe gern ins Kino.
You like
Sorry,
making
ich gehe gern
movies?
ins Kino. I like going to the cinema. You're a dirty wee bastard. I'm glad you saved that. My God.
That wee, what was the wee march?
Spazieren.
Spazieren.
That's like a wee movie that
And
they
here-
used to put out on it.
Do you know here? This was back in the Ingo Schneider days, right? When I was fucking that was my name, and I was basically living a double life at that point
That's what?
as
As a
Kev
German
Bartlett
spy?
and as a little German boy as well.
You looked very German doing that
Gilbin
Gilbin
Kint,
Spearing
was
dance.
it?
Yeah, the Gelden
The-
Kent,
I see.
the golden child.
It's the
And
only
then-
thing I ever picked up in German.
And then there was what do you call it? You're a cheeky cunt for doing that.
What?
And then
For doing what?
the power shot. And then
Actually, when I was in Berlin, that was the original Gunner dog that I had.
Yeah.
I would-
That's a superb callback, to be fair.
It's not just fucking Bruce Willis has dementia this week. Clearly. Is
Oh,
Oh, man.
that too much?
he's,
was it?
he's
That's
going to
too
die
much.
hard, isn't he? Yeah.
Like John
Um,
Watson.
I was just like going back, and that'd be like me going here. Joxer does stuff like like
Fuck
back
you
at
up.
the
I
start
was
of
in,
the
it's in the
podcast.
same hour.
That's
You
true.
know what I mean?
In the
But
same
you know what? I'm
hour.
actually I'm Team Kev on this because that was a good callback. 'Cause he talked about getting a Gunner
Gunner dog and then
in the Emirates, and he had his
Brockhurst
original Gunner dog.
Your
in
bollocks into each
Germany.
other and I'll score, and I don't care.
Oh, the controls don't work. You just
The
skin the whole
controls don't
team.
work. I'm
You
hitting
just
that
skin the
button,
whole
shit.
team.
What's
That's 'cause I'm
favourite
good.
sausage, Dave?
I'm fucking.
Buck first.
I'm in
Yeah.
from- do you know what I enjoy?
Buckford.
Buck first.
Curry first.
Oh,
No,
You
mate.
chop it and
No.
put it in the nice curry.
No,
A sweet
no,
curry.
no, I-
Katsu curry.
Pour Heineken and
I had
stuff
that
on
at
ours.
Christmas, and I regretted not having the bread because I drank too much.
I see the ones here at Christmas are stinking. It's not like a real German sausage.
You need to go to Germany, I think.
What is
for-
this before my eyes? A German sausage in the skies. I pick it up, I squeeze it tight. Oh my god, it's a lump of shit.
Oh,
There's a wee
I
kid's run for
I
you.
thought that was getting really, really good there, and then you ruined it at the end.
When's
When's
When-
when's normal Kev coming out?
what do you call it? I fucked this, but what do you call that? I was like something you would have heard on like a what do you call that white guy? Tommy Robinson.
Oh, wow.
That's it. Yeah, it's like
Fuck,
that's
really?
That's like something on his podcast, Kevin. That sit there going, "I was a good old days, wasn't it?"
Jesus Christ, that
With your
wasn't that bad.
old sausage banter.
Well,
Oh my god.
I don't like football. What can I say?
You could have said no, Kieran. I'll sit in the corner while you do this podcast.
But I think
anyway,
you've added a
Well, I'm
lot
offering a
of
different angle.
You are.
I'm playing chip through balls with controls that don't work.
Well,
That's
welcome
what
to
I'm
my world, Kieran, because I don't know what's going on.
Do you know what though? Here, I'm 3-0 up with a shit team.
Yeah. But,
Says a lot.
hey, does that not make you think my controls aren't working? I'm just not complaining like a little
It doesn't.
bitch.
It doesn't
Does
make
it?
me think that because I know your controls are definitely working.
They're not working.
They are.
They are not. Right,
What
let
are
me...
you, what are you using to sprint?
This
If it's
one?
not the trigger, are you using the trigger?
Yeah. Suck on that.
Are you using the trigger? Because I'm using
Yeah.
this.
No, I'm using that.
Right. Well, give me.
No, because I'm
What's
not being
that?
the
You're
shit
right.
team.
You're right.
What?
I'm not being the shit team.
You're 3-0 up.
I'm not.
That's actually here. That's what
No.
we're doing.
Who's 3 up?
Listen.
You will
You're
not
3-0.
emasculate me in front of an audience.
play with 3-0.
No, I would rather just be humble and play with their own
Well, then
controllers.
you're not complaining about the controls.
I haven't complained. I'm getting on. You're the one complaining. You're the one complaining. I'm a grown man, an
You're a wee
adult.
cunt.
I
Hey,
hate it when you fight.
we're not fighting. I'm being mature and he's being a little baby.
Davey drinks because I cry.
Oh, what's suck on the titty of milk in German for little baby? That's in Kindermilken.
I know how to say my uncle's greasy balls in German because I looked it up one time. I believe, and I could be wrong, but I don't think.
Call back to him being R. Kelly as well.
Or actually, I know how to. So, is it? I think this is it. I could be wrong. Die schmierige Hoden den mein Onkel. I think that's the
Jesus.
Oh, my
the
controllers
greasy
don't work.
balls of my uncle.
Who scored that?
My controllers don't work.
Is that about right, Dave?
Listen to him. Listen to him.
You on Google Translate?
Yeah, you're spot on.
Really?
There you go.
This is what you get on No Blasters. You get
Yeah.
me winning 4-0 against fucking Fiorentina.
Yeah.
Or some Polish team. I can't remember their name. You get live German translations of phrases like my uncle's greasy balls. And I'll nail it.
Suck on my uncle's greasy
Do
balls.
you remember that song? Put them in your mouth and suck them.
I thought it was chocolate salty
It
balls.
was
no?
chocolate salty balls. So I remember when that song came out, and in assembly in our school, like they said, people weren't allowed to listen to it.
Really?
You're not
Were
allowed to
people-
listen. You should be
that's-
listening to that South Park song.
That came out in '98 then because we were at uni when that came out.
I think we were in
I
first or second.
died fucking laughing at that song.
Class. Suck on my chocolate salty balls.
Put them in your
Mouth
mouth.
and suck 'em. High in fiber.
So suck on my balls. Go the winner. Suck my cock.
Go the winner.
Suck my cock, Kieran.
You sounded like the guy at a placebo there.
I know. Suck my penis in the mouth.
Oh, it's fucking brilliant. Suck my penis in the mouth. That's fucking great.
More sausage talk.
yeah.
See?
I know.
would
That's
you-
when I had my first gunner of hot dog.
Would you be a placebo fan, Dave?
I enjoy placebo, yeah.
Yeah.
Friend that needs a friend indeed. A friend with weed is better.
Oh,
Can you
mate.
say you acting him? That's so good.
Alcoholic.
Kind of mood.
Oh, don't
Lose
be.
my
How do you
clothes,
listen to that?
lose my lube.
They're great.
I holds in a paper bag. Greatest thing I ever had.
So you put a paper bag over somebody's head and fucked them?
Yeah, because
Or
he was a
else-
Nancy boy.
or else he-
wasn't
It's Nancy Boy.
he? You a Nancy boy, mate. Oi.
That's what it's called, Nancy Boy.
Right?
Yeah. I know, I'm not just being.
No, I'm saying to Kev, who's 90. You were young when that came out, Kev.
I didn't. I heard it and went, that's bollocks. I'm not listening to it.
It's a good tune.
Sorry, do you know what Kev was listening to instead? Garth Brooks.
No, I wasn't. No, I
Redneck
wasn't.
Noise.
I was listening to Anastasia,
No, you weren't.
moving like she was poured water.
When Nancy Boy came
I
out.
don't know.
Nazi boy. Did you say
Nancy Boy. Nancy Boy.
Twaggy doing that.
I know, yeah. Spazieren.
Alcoholic.
That's Nancy Boy. Fuck.
Alcoholic.
Oh, mate. That's fucking brilliant.
Oh, you're a good defender in this game, aren't you? Whoa. Oh, the Germans, what a bunch.
Great lads.
Oh, if it weren't for all the war shit, they'd have been good banter, wouldn't they?
Mate, alcoholish is
Technically speaking.
alcoholish. Oh, that's
Oh,
fucking brilliant.
dearie dear. Syracuse let his whole family down today.
He shouldn't have been on.
I know, but he's handsome big bastard, isn't he?
He actually is. That's funny, mate.
Ugh, you just want them to really annihilate a ball.
I love placebo. I get a wee placebo route every now and again, and I have to.
Is that where you only think it's a dick?
Very good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I like listening to them every now and again. Do you know what I have at the minute though? Genuinely a big wobbler for Sting. Like I've been listening.
Whoa,
to him
there's
so
a
much.
shocker.
I know, but I've been listening to him so much recently. It's mental.
Why do you love Sting so much? I don't get it.
I love it, mate. His music's brilliant.
What do you love about it?
He's into the bossa nova, aren't you?
Do you know what? Just musically speaking, it's brilliant.
But why is he allowed to do that?
edge.
Why is he allowed to do that voice he does?
What voice, Dave?
That voice of that's not his
when he's
normal
talking,
voice.
or do you mean when he's
I get you, because he's
Yeah.
from Newcastle,
Yeah.
and when he wants to fucking switch it back, he's a laced
the
Irish
only life
curtain
we've known is
motherfucker.
in the shipyard?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
Have you heard that one?
Yeah.
Have I done that on here before? Have I sung from Sting's musical? I don't know. We've sung that low before on No Blasters.
It's like
Have
me
we?
singing like the guy.
There's the one. So he has the musical, The Last Ship,
Which is
and
based on his life.
so
isn't it?
I've maybe sung Practical Arrangement. Have I? Do you know what Sting loves as a theme?
Sex all night.
Old. Oh, he does. Do you know what he loves rich blankets and goblets of wine, right? But then there's pictures of him drinking that.
Do you
Why-
feel like if you met Sting, you'd be disappointed?
No.
Or do
Oh
you
man,
feel
I
like
think you would be overcome.
you'd be
Come over. No, I don't think I would be disappointed to meet Sting. There are people that I think would disappoint me that are
like
sort of
Andrew
heroes of mine.
Ridgely from Wham.
There's people that I like that I sort of hope I don't meet.
Like who?
I think Gary Neville would probably be a melter in real life, but
Yeah.
I really like him as he is.
Speaking of Gary Neville, whose best friend is Carragher.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of Carragher watching the Liverpool Real
Yes, it
Madrid
did.
game?
Yes, it did.
And he was buzzing, and then obviously they lost
Yeah.
5-2. It was hilarious.
Do you know what was hilarious as well? And this is worse. There was a guy in the crowd, and when Liverpool went 2-0 up, he lifted his wee lad. His wee lad's about 5, and the wee lad's going, and the dad's going, "Ugh," like in the wee kids, "Ugh, this is fucking, you remember this? This is fucking, this is what we do, right? Big nights at Anfield, right? In Europe." And see, whenever it went to 4-2, it hadn't even got to 5-2 yet. The wee kids
Punched the
stand,
kid in the face, did he?
we can stand crying, and so's the dad. We need to see if we can see it. We can stand crying, the dad's like us. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, but that was a
highs and
a
lows.
capitulation from
It
Liverpool
was,
there. I
but you
don't
know what it was though? See, whenever I saw that, I was like, you know, your woman in what do you call it? Forgetting Sarah Marshall, where she's just like, I just came. That's what I was like when I saw that. That guy just started crying.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall is an underrated classic.
It's fucking great. Russell Brand's great. And it's so
What did he say?
Mate.
The big guy's like, a Buddha fish, bitch. Something like that. It's so funny.
I also enjoy the what do you call it, when he drops drink on the shirt that she's bought him.
Yeah.
Russell Brand does. And destroyed Dave. But anyway.
Hey, mate,
Got
what do
4-1
we
to
say?
me for the listeners.
Boys, goal the winner, wasn't it? And I scored the last goal.
don't even know if he did
Yeah,
score.
he definitely did. And he said it.
Yeah.
I thought you scored, made it 3-1, and then
No.
I scored again.
Unlucky, mister.
Well,
Type of thing, type of voice.
Yeah, I know.
They're beating somebody with their own hands.
know.
Isn't it?
Mister, suck on that fucker.
maybe you did score last goal.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Christian Vallo. It wasn't even my team.
Wasn't it?
Put
Did you
there
score last one?
Tomashish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. Christian Kwame.
Christian Kwame here. You
You did.
down,
Made
yeah.
it score last.
Kwame down, mate.
Hang on, 1,
Did you?
2,
Yeah.
3. No, Dave.
Yep.
Watch. 1,
Uh-huh.
2,
Yeah.
3. Then.
Yeah.
All right.
60th minute.
Yeah.
You need to Kwame down. That was a good joke. You didn't
Was.
catch it. Yeah. Alfred Duncan. You know what? There's a guy who doesn't look like he's called Alfred Duncan.
Here, mate. Did I
You
score
know,
all my goals?
Alfred
That
Duncan
one?
should be a 70.
Mate, sorry, Escont
man.
had the game of his life. Sign him up. He scored 4.
He looks
Lucas
like
Sikulski?
Yeah. This was a fine strike, this one.
Play.
Mate, look
What?
at
Sikulski?
Alfred Duncan.
Oh yeah, Alfred Duncan. I'm Alfred Duncan. My name is Marco
That's the name of the movie. And it's just about an old man trying to fucking get chavs out of
Trying
his
to get his
garden.
balls wet
And
because
do you know
he
what it
tries
is?
to dunk him.
See, as Michael Caine gets older, it's like anyone, it's like Clint Eastwood, all the films just become like old men trying to do stuff. I
So
mean, where
that's
does
what-
that stop? It's just going to be eventually Kane's just going to be an old, Alfred Duncan is just a movie about Michael Caine trying to fucking wipe a sweet
It's
corn
just
out of his
called
arse.
Ford Escort. Just Ford
Do
Escort.
you know what it is?
with
It's
Michael
going to be
Caine.
Michael Caine lying back with his asshole up while somebody from like a
Tries to
fucking-
get into his back
no,
cave.
while some poor fucking
8 my ass.
what do you call it, like a home help has to come in and push his arse back just to let it dry shite out a bit. That's something they have to do on old people.
Do you know that?
Yeah,
Where did you gain this knowledge from?
I have this knowledge, Dave.
So how gape do you have to be to like a spot? You squeeze the shit out like a.
You have to push the hole back because it's
This
a
is
big
lovely.
dry lumper coming out.
You
Anyway,
get like the tongs from a barbecue then. And
Pull a
don't-
big sausage out and
Yeah.
forceps.
call it a gunner dog.
And exactly.
There you go. All the best, folks.
And then he's lying there. And he
No,
goes,
don't wrap up my podcast, cunt. I'll do that.
he's lying there. They pull it out and he goes, "I remember my first gooner dog."
I'd love it if somebody squeezed that out and then he goes, "You were only supposed to blow the bloody doors off."
Back door shot.
Yeah. You were only
Michael
supposed
Caine.
to push my fucking ring back. Imagine he said that.
Ring back.
Casey ring back. Yeah. Steven Seagal lying on his back. Somebody has to. Casey Ringback is just Seagal sitting waiting on a call from Hollywood to go, all is forgiven, do Under Siege 3.
What a guy, old Steven
Casey
Seagal. is.
Ringback.
What were we on about a wee second ago? There was something I had to say, and it's gone now.
You got really invested in.
I did.
And Duncan, Alfred
You know what?
Duncan,
See,
same, didn't he?
fuck with my controls, Dave. It hurts me. No, I was going to say something a minute ago. We talked about placebo. Sting. We're talking about Sting, right?
Sure you were.
Oh no.
The Sting
Practical
has
arrangement.
stung.
Here's something that Sting loves in a song. Right? I goes, do you know what Sting loves? And you, right, anyway.
Yeah.
We end up in the Gunner Dogs again. So, Sting loves the theme of older man, younger woman.
Because he's a nonce.
Well, so like songs like "Don't Stand So Close to Me,"
Yeah.
even Roxanne, or like
Roxanne purely made up.
"Practical Arrangement" from The Last Ship is one where he's like, "Am I asking for the moon?" Right? This is literally there's
I know you don't love me, but we'll come to a practical arrangement.
that's a great song.
Basically, I'll give you some money if you touch the tip of it. Like,
It's not even. It's about
it?
just here. Do you know what he says? He actually says in the song what it is, Kev.
go on.
He actually says, "I'm not promising the moon. I'm not promising a rainbow. Just a practical solution to a solitary life."
Aye, exactly what I just said
Yeah.
on it.
No,
He's definitely a creepy dude, isn't he?
He's not trying to worm. This is the character. He's not trying to worm anybody in that play. Anyway, and then
Not. She is the last ship, man.
he has one. He has one. He's gonna drop anchor, poop.
Oh no.
Patreon reference. Anyway, he's gonna make her walk the plank. That's what he calls
Oh
it.
why?
Does he do that wee thing where he goes this? what he walks away going, "The sting has stung.
Oh mate, I don't know.
Do you reckon he does
My
that?
dick is riz."
Because he's called Sting, right? Do you reckon when he comes, he turns like a wee bee? You know, when they sting, they die? Do you reckon he just
Lays
withers
in
in
the
the
corner.
corner?
I think he
Bring
probably,
me the honey water.
he probably withers in the corner. He probably withers in the corner because he's been holding it back for 8 hours of the ride. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, he's like,
When he
you ever-
comes, it's basically. See, when he comes, I don't think that other people come in and just fucking empty Dulux tins of cum.
That'd be such a Sting
When
thing
it-
to do. Have it on something.
Yeah, somebody coming in and going emulsion or gloss, straight on.
And Trudy's like, must we do this again? Like, fuck me. Not the first time.
Also, though, he does do the Newcastle accent in The Last Ship, but there's a song in that.
See,
There's a song in The Last Ship that's called. I think that is called "The Only Life We've Known Is in," or it might just be called "Shipyard."
It wouldn't be
goes-
as good though, would it?
And Jimmy Nail sings in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Oh no.
And
I know.
Jimmy Nail's great.
Crocodile.
Crocodile shoes. Yeah.
Crocodile shoe.
But he didn't say shoes, he said shoes.
What,
I'm like,
what
why
about
is he not
this
doing
one?
it right?
What about this one from Jimmy Neal? I don't want nobody else. I want you. She's lying. I don't want nobody else, and that's true. She's lying. That's great. That's great.
But how would Sting get around that? Because he would be like, maybe we need to sit and talk about it and get a contract so
Sting
I
has
can
written
that.
it. It's all
Sue
folky.
me.
It's all folky and all, and it's all like
But it wouldn't be as
it's
good.
like fucking, you know.
He's
Oh, my
turned-
name is Jimmy White.
Aye, well, that's
Ah,
what I
that's-
mean.
this
But
is
it was
Jimmy
like
Neal,
Lulu.
though.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard Lulu when Lulu's
My
talking?
name's Jimmy White, snooker player.
My name is Jimmy White. I'm always
Did he ever
snorting
win?
lines of white.
Did he ever win?
Jimmy White?
Aye.
No, didn't
He
lose,
did.
like,
He never
Never
won.
won
He
the
never
world.
won the
like
world.
11 finals.
Yeah, he lost a lot of
What
finals.
What a
But-
cum
A bottle
second
merchant.
bastard.
But see,
What a cum second bastard. I was a bottle merchant. Kev's just like,
cum second
what a fucking
bastard.
finish second and everything you ever did, Jimmy White.
You bald failure. If you're listening, fuck off.
imagine he just sits in his hot home, eating his beans on toast, having a nice morning, and listens to No Blasters. And think,
How
why
much?
are they going for me? Why are they going for me? I've lost enough. I don't need to lose anymore. I'm a broken man. And these three cunts are ripping me.
Big Hendry fans here over in the fucking No Blasters. Have you seen his?
God.
Have you seen his new YouTube channel, Stephen Hendry?
No.
It's actually very
Load of
good.
balls,
What's he
is
do
it?
there?
Q-tips. He does podcast with snooker players and people like celebrities who play snooker and stuff. It's very good.
Nice. A lot of paramilitaries. Yeah. The paramilitaries love a snooker. Like.
Yeah. I love it as well. I love it. I haven't been to play it in ages, but I do love it. Like,
My dad really wanted me to be a snooker sensation.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you good?
are you good?
No, my dad was.
I know your
was a
dad's really
brilliant
good,
snooker
yeah.
player,
Right,
but I
right.
just when you want your son to be.
Aye.
I just couldn't have time for it. And then one of his best mates is Mark Allen's dad.
Oh,
So
fuck.
he's like, "Look at you, you wee failure." And I'm like,
Mate, I've been trying to get Mark Allen on here.
Come
Like,
here and
I've
talk
been trying to
shit.
fucking tweet him and all and be like, mate, please, would love you on.
he doesn't like to talk,
I know, but he'd be great on this.
but if he didn't talk,
What
I'll
if
just
you?
pay,
What
I'll
if you
just pay him
changed
on
the
FIFA
game
and ask him for a game of snooker.
Could you change the game and have it as snooker?
No, because
You
the
could, 'cause a
snooker game on that
but
shit.
a blaster's a blaster. Take him down a snooker hole.
A blaster is a blaster.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we'll be doing drive-bys. Thanks for coming on this episode.
Thanks
It's been
for
a lot of
having me
crack.
on.
You know what? It
Dan-
has been a lot of fun.
What? Oh, fuck. Sorry, Dan. Sorry, Tony.
Let's see photo.
Look at this
job, innit?
sensational. We have a new sensational mural here. We had to do a mural over it to cover up the highly Republican one that I had painted. But no, we'll
All
have-
blasters, was it?
Yeah. Tony has done this No Blasters mural and a big football here, which we love. He's an all-round sound pound. Has he repainted this table? Or is this just a great first-time job? Dan's cleaned it.
What the-
thanks for cleaning it.
What are
I thought
people
it was
doing
freshly painted.
on
Well,
this table? It needs cleaned. Ugh. Probably will.
I cough sometimes and you'll get goobers on it and whatever, and I don't like to touch
Sometimes
them.
I did notice now for the listeners, there's wee speckles of like spit that's dried around the sides
Yep.
of the mic.
Get wee
That's-
goobers.
actually.
yeah, it's pretty nice.
You get wee goobs.
You
Anyway,
know what happened last night? Speaking of which, whenever you asked me how Lavery's was, it was great. But there was someone must have had some smelly going on because the mics didn't smell too hot.
Oh, really?
And I didn't like that because I like to hold the mic. I like to pretend the mic's a dick and I like to have it around my face. But I was smelling. I was like, I don't like the smell. So I'm going to bring back wet wipes for the mic. You know, for
You remember you had to do it?
yeah. But you know what? I thought about it last night. We are just passing germs around, you know.
Oh, aye.
So I'm going to maybe.
I never
start
had to do
wiping.
that because I was
Like-
only headlining. So
But then you were the worst. 'cause
I know,
you're
yeah, I
right
was
on
getting
the very
arrows.
end.
I know.
You
I
made a real
ended up.
fool of
I ended up
yourself,
very
yeah.
sick because it was
Yeah.
being at cock.
I got punished by illness. Fuck.
Could you not bring? You can buy the wee heads and just change it out. Bring your own on.
Do you remember I tried to wrap us up a few minutes ago, and now we're doing mic head
Have
banter?
you ever heard Twanky actually finishing something when he was going to? Ever?
No. Sometimes
Big sting.
you get that second wind.
You're like Jimmy White. You come second. Go on.
FIFA. No. Okay.
Is that a wee sex pun there?
No. FIFA. I scored with wind ages ago. I'm doing a Kev anyway.
You are.
Was it the same R?
No.
Anyway, thanks a million for this.
Gunner dog. Gunner dog.
Gooner.
We'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much. Thanks for coming in. Bye. Oh, no.